listening to an audio article by the Common Constitutionalist. Today's article is entitled, Is Ocean's 8 a Woman's Empowerment Statement or Just Another Failed Reboot? The movie Ocean's 8 debuted last night. I wrote this article last night, as moviegoers no doubt thronged to their local theaters, so I don't yet know of the first night box office tally, but I'm certain that the much-anticipated all-female thriller crime film raked it in, or maybe it didn't. Considering it only cost $70 million to make, I'm sure it will do fine. I mean, the first Ocean's movie, 11, cost $85 million, and that was made 17 years ago in 2001. Its box office take was almost $500 million worldwide, and that was a reboot of the 1960 original starring the Rat Pack. Even with the 2001 star power, the reboot couldn't match the cool of Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and Peter Lawford. But why make this in the first place? Did the industry not learn anything from the disastrous female reboot of the all-male Ghostbusters franchise? That bomb lost almost $75 million. Although Ocean's 8 may not lose money, I doubt it will be the surprise box office smash of the summer. I may end up being wrong, but I think that relatively few moviegoers want to plunk down their cash to see a bunch of empowered women playing at being men. So does Hollywood make these films thinking they are going to be hits? Answer, they don't, nor do they care. Hollywood must attempt to remain at the forefront of political correctness. To do so, they must therefore make just enough blockbuster hits to be able to pay for all those cocktail party films. By cocktail party films, I mean the loser films they produce and star in for the sole purpose of being able to congratulate one another on their progressiveness at the exclusive events they attend. And the latest cause of female empowerment is the #MeToo movement. Somehow the movement has morphed from, hey, you pieces of crap Hollywood male power brokers, stop abusing women, to allowing girls to join and subsequently destroy the Boy Scouts. It seems the object of these movies is to demonstrate that women are equal and just as powerful as men. But what Hollywood or any of these leftist progressives don't get is in the real world, no one cares. And exactly how empowering is it if all they do is copy what men have already done successfully and fail at it? In closing, I have some thoughts. If someone has to constantly remind you how enlightened or powerful or whatever they are, it usually turns out to be the opposite, that they are weak and insecure. Unfortunately, real strong women like Sarah Sanders, Nikki Haley, Sarah Palin, Ivanka Trump, and Kellyanne Conway are mocked and called every name in the book. So it's not about empowering women, only empowering leftist women. And speaking of equality and empowerment, why didn't all the women get paid the same? Talk about a pay gap when Sandra Bullock and Cate Blanchett made 4 times what poor Dakota Fanning made. How is that fair? So what's next for Hollywood and the Oceans franchise? Well, I have a suggestion. Instead of another tired Oceans Monitor, they call it Transatlantic, starring Caitlyn, they call me Bruce, Jenner. The entire cast of transgenders and various other confused individuals must craft an elaborate scheme to steal back their preferred identities, which were taken by the evil villain Trump and put in a gender-binary lockbox in his underground lair beneath Trump Tower. It's a guaranteed feel-good hit. Thank you for listening.